Hey guys, so I know I am not the only person on my feed that plays D&D. Um, and we have been using these little initiative tracker cards um, that a friend actually brought over for us to use. And they're great, but I'm pretty close and you can see what they are. But when you're down the table from the DM, you can't really see much. You can't really tell who's who and who's going when. Combined with the fact that I did not have enough monster cards and players that have joined, left, etc., I decided we needed to change. So I found free PDF download from these. I believe they are from Mage Productions here. I don't know. I was just Googling until I found something I liked. And I've experimented with this process with the monster cards first because obviously I've personalized my players' cards and I didn't want to screw up on them. So, the players just see the monster side, and on the back there's room for the name, speed, perception, armor class, hit points, that sort of thing. But I wanted these to be reusable because with these, every time someone levels up, they're erasing, they're rewriting, they can get kind of messy over time, and they're kind of flimsy. So I wanted to be able to laminate these and use them like with dry erase markers or whatnot, so that I can just wipe them clean when I'm done and have them, with stats during the session. But that then created a problem of, well, how do I get the cards to, have a nice fold to them if they're laminated? So I'm going to go over that. Not really sure how I'm going to go over that because filming in hands takes multiple things, but I will keep pausing the recording and popping back. But first of all, I have a light tray, so basically what I did is I have pre-marked where I need to score all of these. And I'm going to score them just with your typical X-Acto knife here. So I will do that, and then I will come right back. Okay, so these have all now been scored. You can see little score lines there. And the idea is not to cut all the way through the card. The idea is to just give yourself enough that you can then fold the card and crease it over. But just doing that, you will see, does not result in something that will hang very nicely on your DM screen. So there is another step. Once I have all these folded, I will take you to the next step. Okay, so here are all of my wonderfully folded cards. And the thing is, with laminate, you're dealing with a plastic that is most easily reformed when it's hot. So enter a flat iron. Now, this is just a typical flat iron that you would do your hair with, if you're someone who would do your hair with a flat iron. I don't really know anything specific about this particular model. It's just something I bought at Sally's, I think. I'm not really sure. It's apparently a Remington product. But I literally have this set to the lowest setting ever. Because I definitely don't want to melt these, and I don't want stuff ending up stuck to my wet iron. So, what I have here are the choose your own Bounty paper towels. I have one that's folded hot dog, and one that's folded hamburger. And the way that I'm basically setting this up is I have a fold going each way, like so. So in essence, I will put the fold of the card over this center part here, and then I'll wrap one of these around on each side. I'm going to attempt to show you this with one hand. We'll see how I do. Alright. Apparently Miss Moira is up first. So right there over the center line, and I'm going to straighten this up a bit, but then you'll fold that around on each side. So now the front and in between the folds of the card are now protected from melting to each other, but that top is still exposed here. And my camera is refusing to focus. I apologize. There we go. Top is still exposed. So I'm then going to take my hot dog and fold it over the top. And I'm going to get everything actually aligned correctly and then show you guys. Okay, so I am now ready to iron. This is the top of the card here, and you can see the two sides of the card in there. And we've got adequate protection. I'm not going to get any plastic on my iron, and I'm also not going to get the card stuck to itself. Once I'm done, I'm going to do 5 seconds sort of this way on the crease, and then I'm going to do 5 seconds over the length of the entire card as well. When I'm done, I'm going to put a little weight on it. This is not a lot of weight, this is literally just a bamboo cutting board, but it's going to be just enough to keep the cards in a folded position while they cool, which I'm not entirely sure how important it is, but it's working, so there we go. Alright, I do not have the hands-free method to be able to show you exactly how this works, so hang tight. Alright, so you do have to work kind of quickly, but I did my press. It's folded up nice and tight there, and I'm just going to slide Miss Moira the rest of the way under this cutting board here and let the weight of the wood finish my job here for me. And I'm wanting to do this with all the cards, and hopefully if I have been quick enough, they will all take on the first try. Alright, moment of truth. I should now have a bunch of nice, relatively flat cards here. And we did okay. Some of these are a little bit better than others, but they will all now stand on the edge of the DM screen, which is the important part, and I will show you them on the screen here in just a second. Alright, and here we have it. There are all of our cards. They're visible from much further away because you notice you can't even really read the cards that are just slightly behind here. And they are readable. They are foldable. I can fold them all together and put a rubber band around them now for storage so that I don't have pieces of paper flinging across my room now. And it won't bend them or tear them up. And as people level up, we can update stats without damaging the cards. So, that is my little initiative card tutorial, I guess. I don't know. Thing. There you go. Signing off.